Greetings guys, Cowman here, and welcome to episode 132 of Minecraft Alpha to 1.17. And you might have noticed, I'm at my house. There's a reason I'm back at my house, but yeah, at least it's quite nice actually to be starting the video in, the normal big glass room in the west wing of the house. No reference to the television show there, by the way. But anyway, first of all, we're going to be on someone to the shout gun, and then I'm going to be explaining what we're going to be doing in this video. So, today to the shout-out gun, I am going to be adding Sean. I'm not sure if I have added this person under a different name, but basically the reason I'm adding them is because they basically left some nice comments saying he works so hard for this, and I assume by he means me, and knowing I'm working hard for this just makes me feel quite happy, and like my efforts on this channel are appreciated, so thank you very much, Sean, for saying that. And here is your shout out. So, when's going to be live? I think we get live in a minute. So what we're going to be basically doing today is basically, because we have some struggles actually getting all those animals back to this place. So I've come up with a new strategy, and that's going to involve using. Can you guess what I'm going to be doing based on what I'm holding? Any guesses? I'll give you a few seconds to guess what I'm dealing with this guy. Yow! And one more snipe should do it. There we go. We're going to get this. Just get a few more levels so I can enchant some more stuff in the future. Basically, we are going to be using minecarts. Because basically, I think animals can get in minecarts, and I think that's going to be quite a convenient way of doing it. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I've got a bit of iron on me here, and I have got a little bit more iron smelting, which should be done by now. So we're going to quickly go back in here, and then we'll probably go out, and then we'll start with this mission to try and get some of these animals back by minecart. And I know this is not going to be enough iron. Basically, I'm not investing huge amounts of iron. But basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm basically going to be doing like part by part. So basically, like, we're going to be using some of those checkpoints I've done, and so basically we're going to be building minecart tracks between them. Well, that's obviously going to be a bit slow because I don't have very many powered rails. What I'm going to quickly do though is I'm actually going to quickly see if we've got any more goals, because that might be quite useful. So that ain't going to be enough, I'm afraid. Actually, hang on. So that's 4. Actually, that will be in. Actually, forget what I just said there. So what we're going to need to do here is we're going to need to just put these few bits on. Anything else I can just dump in this one? What am I not going to need here? I'm probably not going to need these stairs because I can easily make some more. So we're going to put the pieces of iron, not gold, gold I mean, into this furnace. So also we're going to need some redstone, and I think there's some in that one. Some from the Christmas video actually. Basically, it was my Christmas present from Santa, I remember. So anyway, that'll be able to make 6 more power cells for a total of 15. So then we've got 96 Hicks rails and 15 power rails, so that should be enough for maybe about 1 every 6 blocks or something, approximately. Don't hate comment though if I've done my maths wrong though. Anyway, so there we go. So, I think that's now everything. Let's quickly just throw a tiny bit more junk in here, because, I might get a bit of sediment, actually, from some rocky terrain, potentially. Anyway, I think that's everything I'm going to need, so, without further ado, let's get going. And because this might take a few minutes to get here, I am going to cut the video here, so I will be back in a second. Okay, so, welcome back. So, I'm all the way over here. Village, I think, is in that direction, and I've got some animals in a pen over here. So I think what we are going to have to do for this first part though is we probably will need to do it the old-fashioned way, where we have to use a bit of wheat. So that's a little bit annoying, but hey, you can't help everything. So I've got 1 sheep there, so I'm going to need 1 more sheep. Both of these cows I'm going to need. And actually, I think these sheep are behaving quite well, so it's quite nice, I guess. I'm probably going to need these pigs as well though. Just because I don't really want to only eat beef from now on. Anyway, so come with me then, animals. And what I'll probably do is basically after I've done these and probably got a pig in, well I don't have to actually, it'll just depend on whether this is a pain to get them in here. Yeah, probably what I'll do then is I'll probably then start laying the track to the next pen, which I think is in that direction. If we don't have enough to lay all the way there, what we will do is we'll probably make another pen. And yeah, this is why it's a bit difficult to get them in here actually. So I think that sheep's gone off me, I think. Let's at least get these cows in. There we go. And this other sheep, come in here. Seriously, just come in. Come in. Is he in? Oh god, I'm already in breeding mode. Okay. Need to come back in here, cow. Come on, come back in. There we go. So now let's quickly get out. There we go. Anyway, so what we can now get going on with is building a minecart track. So first need to see where the next pen is, and quickly go up on this here, just get a bit of high ground. You can tell the terrain's a bit glitchy though, because this is like the boundary between older alpha terrain, not alpha, sorry, beta terrain, and modern terrain. Well, 1.0 terrain, not modern, just modern-ish compared to that. Yeah, so see where the pen is. I can't see a pen, but I think, if I remember correctly, there should be one over there. So anyway, let's actually start laying some track then. And if we can't make it all the way, what we could do is we could basically do it so like we don't like power the rails all the way. So what we could do is we could basically have it so like they go a certain distance, and then we block a power rail, and then what we could do, basically an animal will be stuck in a minecart, and then what we can do is basically we can then turn off the power rail and then get rid of the track behind them, and then build it in front of them, and then continue going from there. So we could probably do that, but yeah, it's far from ideal though. Anyway, so we want to see how much we can do. So I think we should be able to have about 7. So I'm going to go with 7 for each and rail between each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just check that. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, actually that's 6. So power rail actually needs to be here. Anyway, so let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and power rail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, it's might be a bit difficult to get them a bit across this peninsula, or this land bridge, whatever you want to call it. I think technically it might have been like generated as a peninsula, but yeah, it's kind of been a bit glitched, so it's kind of more a land bridge where it intersects with the old train. Yeah, it's a bit awkward to explain actually. Also, before we forget, we will need to power these rails, so let's put some levers in here. I probably could use redstone torches, but I don't really want to waste too much redstone in this video. Anyway, so let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't really need to really count actually, because I can just see by the HUD. Okay, so this needs to get down to 22. There we go, that's another power rail. I can already tell we're not going to be able to build all the way, so let's see how far we can get. And what we probably could do is we could maybe do a pen on the ice potentially, because it's not like ice is dangerous in Minecraft, and it's not like you're going to break through it unlike in real life obviously. Anyway, so that's 5 and 7, there we go. I think we probably could do it underneath here. Will it work? No, actually. It's a bit annoying. What we can do though is we could probably see if we can do it on top. Nope, can't do that I'm afraid. Oh well, that's a bit annoying. That would be actually a really useful feature in modern day Minecraft actually. Because that's like an easy way to do it. So like if you can do it on top, because that's realistic, because what you might want to do is you might want to build a machine which is on the like the redstone machinery is on the ceiling of a house. Get that? Yeah, if there's anyone from Mojang watching this by any extremely low chance, then maybe take that on board. Anyway, so and a few more here. 1, 2, 3, that is. And there we go. And we're out of levers, so that's amazing. Luckily I can easily make a few more here. So I'm going to need to build 5 more levers, so just turn all these into sticks, just in case I need them for any tools. And actually it's not 6 to need, but oh well. There we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, this is a bit awkward. So one thing I'm going to have to do here is I'm quickly going to need to cut down this tree, and then basically I'll have to slightly dig into the terrain a bit. Do I have a shovel on me? Yeah, I do, thankfully. Okay, so how many is that now? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll have the lever here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And here we'll only be able to build 5. There we go. And what we'll have to do here is we will put a block here just to try and prevent the animals going any further. And that's actually quite convenient because it's not really that far from the next pen. So yeah, that's really useful actually. Either way, I think what we can do now is we can actually start moving the first animals and see, well, whether this is actually going to work. I think we might have to abort the pig mission for now because, well, I think sheep and cows are a bit more of a priority because I've got pretty major food shortages in the world. And either way, when we get into the future, you know, sheep will be equally as useful for this anyway, and I don't think there's any like difference between like pork chops and beef other in terms of functionality. So what's going to come out first then? Come on, which of you is going to volunteer to come first with me then? Is it going to be this cow? Are you going to come? Oh, oh god. Oh, it's a sheep actually. Right, so come on, Sheepy Weepy then. Oh yeah, that's a good name actually, Sheepy Weepy. I think it might sound like they weep though, you know, so might be a little bit of a sensitive name. Oh, and it's stopped there, so we're going to have to investigate a little bit up here, I can tell. Probably not enough momentum, I can probably imagine. There we go. If we just deal with this guy. And there we go. So I need to be very careful here that I don't actually kill this guy. There we go. And sheep, come with me. We need to get you into this pen. I think baby sheep seems to be a bit less cooperative though than adult sheep. I'm really going to exit the game and reload the game because that does occasionally seem to fix things. Are you going to follow me now? No, are you two? Are you not going to follow me? No, I don't think so. So, well, might have to see if he follows with his parents. Quickly go and forward here then. Okay, so let's actually try and get an adult sheep in here then, because I think that'll be a bit easier to carry. Anyway, so sheep coming on here then. Oh god, I need to be a little bit careful here. Come on. Quickly, just maybe place... Oh, well that's lovely. That's why I hate creepers, to be honest, by the way. That's a fun fact for any of you guys watching. See if I can at least get this guy in. That's all I really want in, just so I can at least get him away from this area. Probably should have actually brought 2 minecarts with me. That would have been kind of useful, it's just didn't really want to invest too much iron. Let's quickly run after this one then. Really hope actually that there's still enough cows. And I'll grief a zombie, of course. Quickly just deal with this guy. There we go. Oh good grief, it's a creeper. Get back, get back, oh! Oh, that's perfect. grief. I hate creepers so much. That's just a fact. I seriously just really would like them to be removed. Like seriously, like if you were to ever force me to do like a top 10 list as to like top 10 mobs I'd like to be removed from the game, well, you can already tell what would be number 1 on that list. Let's quickly just deal with this skeleton. Where's the skeleton come from? Oh, good grief, it's there. Oh, come on! Oh, for God's sake! Oh. What, another one? This is such a dangerous night, to be honest. And good grief, my armor's broken. I can tell I'm gonna die now, aren't I? Anyway, I need to look at this track then. See how much of it got blown up. Did that power get blown up? Thankfully not. That would be extremely annoying there if that happened, because yeah, power rails are much more valuable than normal rails. But I can tell quite a few rails have been blown up though. So yeah, a bit annoying. Any way we could make this quicker? Other than I think we're going to have to shorten this bit though. I think that's the only way we can do it. Get back, zombie. I haven't got any armor on. And you're just trying to murder me, and I'm trying to do a really big mission, so that's amazing. Okay, so we're going to need to move it back 3 blocks then. We're going to need to deal with this guy before we have another explosion. Get back, there we go. Phew. Anyway, so we're going to need to shorten it by 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. So the terminus, therefore, will be on here, I think, should be. There we go. And put a lever on here, there we go. And let's quickly relay these few pieces of track. Actually, it's not the first time I've had creeper explosions on minecart tracks though. Before this video, I was actually riding in that really big minecart track, and like that slightly more permanent one, and because of where I built it too close to the land, basically, I think a creeper came in and blew it up, and that was a bit amazing. In all honesty, I would strongly recommend, if you are going to build minecart tracks in the game, just don't build them on land. I mean, if you are going to build them on land, make sure you have some defences. Or even better, just build them on like high ground. Yeah, like I've done, or even better, just build it underground. Really useful actually as well, if you want to get like a bit of ore as well. Let's quickly just deal with this guy before I have another explosion. Oh! Oh, not again! And oh! Oh, grief. I've had enough of all zombies and creepers, and I've had enough. I'm switching to peaceful. I'm sorry, I don't care I'm cheating. I've had enough. If this is like a stress relief strategy, then I'm taking it. Oh, good grief. This is... well, I'm honestly going to leave this hole here as a huge reminder that, well, building in minecart tracks like this are just... it's just not safe, to be honest. It's one thing I can very, very strongly deter in the game. And did the power rail get blown up? Thankfully not, I don't think. Phew. Anyway, so I've got 4 of these. So, what I'm going to need to do is I'm probably going to have to run back to the house and get some more tracks for the next video. But good grief, this is all I can say is this plan has been an unprecedented failure. That's all I can say. It's a huge fail plan. And all I can say is this is probably going to go down in history as one of the worst and least effective videos of the whole series. I'm actually going to fill this in before, you know, I end up with a nasty 4 in the future. Because honestly, if that happened, then I'd probably have to just put the blame on me right now. And honestly, I feel really bad about that if I got hate for my future self. So, yeah, let's quickly see how much of this I can fill in. There we go. Either way, though, I am going to have to end this video here before I end up having a heart attack from this. Yes, in the next video, hopefully I'll be able to have a bit more success with this plan. Because, well, this is one video where I very much, how do I say this not had success. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in episode 133. Bye everyone.